Is Benavidez in a rude awakening next month? What is he supposed to expect from you next month?
I mean, I know he expecting the best of myself, and I'm expecting the best out of him. Um, Boxing itself is finally going to get one of the best matchups in the middleweight division, and also get the opportunity to see me tangle with another elite guy. So I mean, boxing itself and myself is going to be really happy once we get the decision, of course, but also just getting into the ring and the whole atmosphere and all the build up to this fight. So it's a great fight, great opportunity for me, for David, and for boxing. So it's all good.
Definitely. There's been a couple of big fights this year. 2023 has been very good to boxing matches, especially this one. Now, I know Benavidez said this is actually the toughest fight as well in the division. Do you agree?
Yeah, of course. I have pedigree. I have, IQ, of course. That's what pedigree is. And, I don't have wear and tear. And at the end of the day, I know what this is going to do for myself at a different level than he's young enough. He can accept his loss against Demetrius Andrade just like everybody else has. And that's it. I'm definitely going in there to make a statement, I don't really ever be like, oh, I'm gonna knock somebody out. All I say, I'm gonna beat his ass. Like, just going to beat his ass. I'm gonna do what I need to do to get the W. The W is the most important thing. So whatever that is to make that happen, that's what I'll be doing. But I know that in this fight, that there's gonna be a lot of hard punches coming towards his way.
I've wondered this because you're considered an elite fighter in the game. You have an undefeated record. You're a former, two-weight world champ, but it's like it's been difficult for you to get big name opponents until now, of course. But why do you think that? Why do you think it's been hard to get these big name fights? I'm gonna name a few later on, but why do you think that is?
I mean, my fighting style, my ability to make somebody that is elite or good, make them look either good or average. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how educated they are and how their mind work. And the point that I can really hurt somebody too. I can end careers too. I mean, a lot of the guys that I have fought that good, and I have to really do my thing too on top of it. Like, where they at now? You know what I'm saying? Like, so like they know, and plus they seen what I did growing up in the amateurs before we turned professional. They seen the caliber of fighter that I am because I fought mostly everybody who is number one today or yesterday. It just didn't make sense for them. So they just like, nah, I ain't fighting him.
Is that why you think that, I don't know if you saw this, but Timothy Bradley said, Canelo's ducking you. He actually named a couple of boxers, Triple G, Jamar Charlo. Do you think that's why they're ducking you?
Yeah, it's a difficult fight for them. It's business too. Business, fighting, business. Do I want to have the opportunity of losing against this guy to mess up a Canelo fight, or do I want to mess up a Canelo fight? Do I want it to mess up? Like, those are all three guys that like trying to save themselves, fight the easier fight, so Canelo can end up picking them because they're more beatable than I am. So let me go. Now Andre's gonna and that's how I feel. This will be my third weight class to try to make something happen at this age in my life. Like, what do we got to do? Go fight Deontay Wilder? Fight Tyson Fury? Like,
would you be down to do that?
Hell no.
Do you think the winner between you and Benavidez should get Canelo next year?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, yeah, of course the winner should get Canelo. But is that going to happen? Nobody knows. Canelo he has the luxury to do whatever he wants to do, and that's something that, you got to take your hat off to. But he didn't want to fight David then. He didn't want to fight me back then. And so I don't know. So there's really, and he's not saying anything. He's not telling anybody what he wants to do. Just like when he fought at 168 pounds to become world champion, he was like, Billy Joe, don't fight nobody. Caleb Plant, don't fight nobody. Whatever your name is, don't fight nobody. And you don't fight. And so he locked them all in for them not to fight because he was like making his shot. He's not saying any of that. So it's just I'm not predicting anything with Canelo.
What is your message to Benavidez for your fight November 25th?
I just hope training camp goes well. No injuries, nothing to stop this fight from happening. And may the best man win, of course, and God bless. That's it.
Well,
let's get it on.
I know your fight is going down November 25th, which is basically like Thanksgiving weekend. I know you're probably on like this strict diet and all for your fight to make sure you make weight, all this and that. But like, what do you plan on eating? I'm just curious. What do you plan on eating after your fight on Thanksgiving weekend? Like, what has to be on your plate once you're done in the ring?
That WBC belt. That's all that matters. That's all that. That's it. I'm not worried about no damn food. What that motherfucking belt.